So hello everybody. I have to get up and I want to make a video, but as you can see I have this big cat in my lap. This is very hard to get up and do that when you have a big cat in your lap, because I don't want to leave because she's the one that isn't that friendly to me. I mean, she's friendly but not like the other cat. See her little white feet right here, super white feet. I can get her to get up maybe. Hey Cora. Cora girl, you gonna look at me? Cora. Oh, look, she got mad at me. Cora! So, yeah, I'm a cushion right now. There's my outside. And out here is I don't see him right now, but because I'm sure he's just not in my sight. But the green heron is out there fishing in my pond, my urban pond. So I know you guys probably want to see all that. So I probably will do a video about that. But right now I can't do anything because the cat's in my lap. Cora, you mad? So see, she doesn't, this is how she talks to me. Cora, want to get up? Okay, guys, see you soon. Okay, let's see here. You're a little bit crooked, so let me try and fix my arm here. Seems good, right? I know you're shaking. I'm sorry. All right, so over here with this stuff. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to show you what I want to do. I don't know if I should go. First of all, I'm going to be zoomed in here, and then I'll try and zoom out. This is my collage stuff over here. Here's my pretty mat. I love my mat. I love this mat. Okay. Okay. So this is the spool we're using, and I didn't have it last time. So that's a spool. And I want to show you the threads I'm probably going to be using. I do use embroidery thread, like, the normal DMC kind that are either on the little bobbins or the little thready, little skein. But since I found perlé ones, I really love the perlé. So now this is some I have. These might be off, so I probably may or may not use these if it would have just be around. But these are wool threads. So I have some wool threads here. These are wool. So the spool can go over there. So these are wool. These are all wool threads. And I might have already used this one. I'll have to see. So these are my maybes. And the wool thread is really good for like little areas, but they can break easily because, I don't know, it's wool. So these are some of the perlés I'm using. I don't know the numbers. They're DMC. Like some of them have numbers. I don't know. But they're called DMC perlé. Oh, see, that's why you can't ever have the number because it comes off. Oh, look, there was a yo-yo in there. I was trying to save that. All right, well, that doesn't match. So he'll go over there. So, so these are all the ones I've been using right now in the roll. And I also use what I think is called a number, it's either a number 10 or a number 20, I don't know, as a crochet thread thing. That's like a ecru color like that. So I just went to Hobby Lobby and looked for them. These are over, in my Hobby Lobby, they're over like by there's some threads, but there's also, it's over in the crochet area where there's all the other yarn balls and stuff. These are there up on a shelf. I love Hobby Lobby, but they only have like one or two of each thing. It kind of really bothers me, but they don't have, you go in there and get something, it's like they have only 3 of them, and you're thinking, okay, so I got to come back. And that's what they do with everything I've noticed. Anyway, so that's there. So here's our roll. So I want to show you how far I've gotten. So I'm hoping you can see pretty good. So I've just been doing running stitch. Like right here is just a straight old running stitch. All this, whatever that's called. What's this called? Fraying. Well, I'll take care of that later when we put it together. This was that fabric, that pretty blue fabric that had flowers on it. This fabric right here. This is this fabric here. And so what I did was I just sewed around it with this one. And I just did a, back stitch sometimes. Here I did some little lazy daisy stitches. You can't really tell because of the way it is. These are Lazy Daisy, but some of them I did satin stitch just to fill in. And then I did some messy, around here I did some messy knots just to make the flowers. So I like how it turned out pretty. Now it's hard because, you know, you have to remember a lot of this will be covered up in a certain way, but I'll try to miss, when I cover things up, I'll try and miss some of this because look how pretty it is. I don't want to do it all. So, and I probably will sew more in here, but I want to wait and see what I put on top of it, because then I want to say, okay, I'm going to put something on, like if I put something on top of it, then I'm going to sew other stitches in here, but I don't know yet what I'm going to do. This is just straight stitch, and it's with this guy. I just went to be sort of blendy. I didn't really want to see the stitches as bad because I kind of like the fabric a lot, so I kind of wanted that to show out. This is just a little seed kind of stitches. You just go whichever way. Some are big, some are small, and you just go in whatever whack direction you want to go. This is that pretty fabric, so I just did these little silvery, this color here. I did that on top and just made stars everywhere. And I didn't do them in rows. I just did them however I felt like doing them. Because like I said, you're going to have, I'm going to have things on top of it. So you just want some of it peeking out. And this guy just did another row of just normal running stitch. Running stitch going this other opposite way. Just running stitch on here too. Now this guy, you remember this had already a broidered piece on there like that. So what I did was I just followed this pattern, and so went around in a wavy sort of thing. I think I started out this way, went around and kept doing it. Then when that closed off, we went back this way and just went out like that. So that's a very, I think it's really pretty how it looks. And that's another one. I don't think I want to cover most of this up. We'll put things around it. This is what I'm working on now. And I think I could have possibly made a mistake because, not a mistake, but I might have maybe wanted it to go the other way, this way. But because it fits perfectly and I didn't have to cut any of it, I thought, oh, I'm going to do it this way. So right now I'm working on it. I don't know what I'm doing here yet. Oh, look, it's like velvety. And right now I'm just following around the different pattern. I'm not finished with it yet, but I'm just going to follow this around. And then if I put something on top, then I might sew things on the, on this part here. I may sew down here, possibly just to, anchor it better. I might sew down there like that. I don't know. I don't know, in the middle, because see, there's a line there already. So basically what I do is I take the scrap and then I let it inspire me. So this one I thought I could do X's like within the lines, but I decided just not to go on the blue part and just did the white part. Because then I did the X's. Where did I do the X's? Right here. So, you just let each little scrap. And like I said, I don't like to baste. So, yeah, then I just, I just do what it, so yeah, this is kind of poofy right here, but it will be dealt with. Now, I'm not saying I'm doing this, but I'm just saying, like, let's say I put something down like this. If I do this like this, then I would, I'll sew this around if I put a couple of the little ones, and then I will probably sew in here some kind of stitch. I don't know what. Or let's say we took some of, see, the thing is, I don't know what I'm going to do yet, which is so fun. So, like, what if I decide to put him, I don't think I would, because I don't know if I like him with that. But, like, let's say wherever we want to put him down. But let's pretend we liked it. You put it here. Then I would cut some of this off, probably sew it on here in a way. Then this would bring this all down, like it, squish this part down. And then I could go around this in some way. I could go around this with a stitch that sort of accents this guy right there, or I don't know. So that's how I go about the next step, but we're still on this step. So I'll be finishing this. I don't know when, depends on how much time I have to sit and just do this. Kind of depends on my husband and I's TV. Right now he put a different thing on that I have to pay attention to, so I can't really sew. So, so anyway, that's how the snippet roll is going. Let's put all these back here so I don't forget. This is what happens. Then they